professional. Look professional. We can do this.
Yeah, it's ready. Makeup time ready and action.
Welcome to eModels. Like and subscribe. I've got an itch on the end of my nose and everything.
That's called your head.
Oh, the other end, not the inside end, the outside end.
Oh, I've got a right tickle on this one. Just as the camera went live. Oh, that's really nasty.
Hang about.
you
Let me
won't-
sort the
you
camera
won't-
out. There you go. You're ready.
Yeah, you won't be mocking me now, will you?
One of my little beard hairs just went whoop on the end of my nose just as we went live. Oh, hello, everyone. Welcome to Nonsense. Welcome to Nonsense. Yes, hey, everyone. Welcome to eModels Monday. It's that time of the week when we sit around and talk nonsense for an hour, try and pimp some wares. That sounds very 1990s. Pimp some wares from the store. Kajit has products if you have coin. See. But yes, welcome to the eModels Monday show from emodels.co.uk, your one-stop shop.
For all your model making needs.
Seamless that was. It's just well
All of them.
All of them.
How many of them? All of them.
All of them, not some of them. All of them.
Not 3,
Slap
2,
it
1.
out.
All.
No, wait.
Slap it out. Slap it beyond. Squeeze it in. No, wait, what?
I can do this. It's just these two have been mocking me off air before we come on, suggesting my first trip up, and it's like I am so paying attention at the moment.
It is very important to notice that Fester normally has a little post-it note above the camera saying "Do not swear," and he seems to have lost this. So he's at our mercy now. So there may be unintentional swears by accident tonight. So anyway, yes, emodels.co.uk, your one-stop shop for your model making needs. It's the Monday show. It is a show for eModels. As always, welcome. If you're watching this embedded in the eModels website or on YouTube or on Twitter or Facebook and not YouTube,
There's no such thing as Twitter.
There's no. I'm not calling it X. I'm sorry. I'm old. I'm calling it Twitter, and Elon can shut up. It's not. It's Twitter.
You're just resistant even to change, aren't you?
I'm resistant to idiots, rich or not. But yes. So yes, it's an eModel show. Please keep it clean in the chat if you're watching elsewhere. Do come and join the live chat if you want.
Keep it clean on the
icon.
video stream as well. You should mention.
Yeah, keep it clean on that, Colin. I'm looking down on you. There's a bit of bread in your top of your hat there. Did you drop when you were making your toast?
Yeah. Sorry about the white balance, folks. Hey, yeah. I'm looking to see for a bit of bread you pilch.
Oh, it's skiing season. What? Some bread in your hat. Yes. So, if you want to watch us on the YouTube, you can join in the live chat, and please do, because we'll be doing the silliness later on. We'll also expect you to ask us lots of questions to give us stuff to talk about. If you are in the live chat, please make sure to keep it family friendly, because it is a family friendly show. No rude language or anything like that. And please refrain from discussing other model retailers, because it's an eModel show. It's not cool to talk about other retailers in there. As always, for the last few weeks, we are without Tedward again. Sadly, Tedward is still awaiting a PC that actually works, or a computer.
Missing you, Ted.
We are.
He's in the chat. He's been in the chat.
Yeah, he's in the chat.
But that would involve scrolling up, wouldn't it? And
we don't steady now, Cole. Don't strain yourself. But yes, so Ted is in the chat. Hopefully soon he will have some sort of computer solution and be able to come back to the stream to us, because this is his show. Really, we're just the guests, and we're doing all his work. It's like buying us a meal and making us do all the washing up. It's not.
Yeah, but he's got to do 111 12 what's in stores in a row now, hasn't he?
This is indeed true. He does have this bit of a thing to make back, so we can just sit back and be like, la, 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 for a few months.
Does he have to write himself a letter to HR explaining his absence?
Yeah, because he's the committee, but he's not HR.
And he has to copy himself into it as well.
Yeah. I don't think he's actually requested an absence from the committee either. But you see, we get to give out multiple things, So yes, we will be going through all that nonsense today. As always, the big questions. First of all, bench and belly. What's on your bench? What's in your belly? We don't really care about the bench bit, but hey, it's a model making related show. And belly, we want to know what you've eaten for your dinner or having for your dinner. And the other one, of course, is have you finished anything in the last couple of weeks? If you finished a thing, you get a ding. Have we got anything set up for dinging apart from your
ding
button? There you go. There's a ding. Colin can be our big dinger.
Ding. Well, you cleaned that up, didn't you?
Yeah. So Colin will be our great big dinger.
It's going well, isn't it?
Yeah. So yes, if you finished a thing in the last couple of weeks, put it in the chat and we'll give you a ding. Other than that, how has everybody been? How have you all been? People in
we
chat?
have got a thing to give away later.
Yes.
So you could still win it. Go and comment on last week's video while you're watching this one, and you might still be in a chance to win. I don't remember what it was.
Are
What was it?
we pulling it tonight, are we?
That's the plan, isn't it?
I don't know.
I was doing the pause there for comedic effect for what you just said.
Oh, well, yeah. Sorry about. Oh, yeah.
Post-it note, Cole. Post-it note. Yes, tonight we're pulling the 135th Cossack 2 Ukrainian MRAP. I can't think now. Yes, so that's what we're going to be pulling later on. So make sure you stick around. Put a comment on last week's video, and you might win it for free. Freebies are always good.
Happy days. Free always works, doesn't it?
Yeah. Do you want to pull it tonight then, Cole?
I've got enough to do. I've got.
We're still trying
And
to lead him
breathe.
down to a path, aren't we?
You're
Yeah.
rotten.
So how have you guys been? Colin, how have you been, my friend? What have you been up to?
Well, not a lot. Not that I can say on here anyway. Not an awful lot, mate. I've been out the loop, as you well know, mate. So I am doing baby steps at the moment and just easing back into doing lives and that and getting myself well again. So I've been
Slowly getting yourself back to the bench.
Yeah, I've been recovering from a procedure. So
Yeah, welcome back. You've been missed, of course. Everybody's
nice
missed you.
to be back, mate. I've missed all of you and Chris as well and Ted. Not
Even
you.
me.
Not
I've
me,
missed
of course.
no, not you. I've missed your mum and all of that lot and Gufforn, but not
He's
you.
missed everybody else on the planet except me specifically.
Oh right, I've missed you, Snooky Lumps as well.
There
Feel
you
bad
go.
now.
There you go, Twiglet. And what about you, Chris? How have you been, my friend, and what have you been up to? I'm going to guess part works mostly.
I've been doing mainly Partworks and Starfield. Yes, I've been playing the computer games and putting Partworks together, basically. So yeah,
How much do you love Starfield, and why is it Game of the Year?
it's quite good. There's a couple of things that are annoying me a little bit though, but you know.
Yeah, both me and Chris are deep into Starfield at the minute, and it's awesome. Go and play it.
I'm learning Xbox on other games at the moment. I'm dipping my toe in the water slowly. I don't know what that is. That's water.
I was about to say, what's
Is
that?
that toes?
Yeah, that's
Water.
yeah, that's Titsy. Tootsies. How long's that? 8 minutes. Yeah.
8 minutes.
Yeah. Sorry about that, Pete, mate.
There you go. Well, never mind. So yes, welcome along, everyone. Myself, I've not been up to a lot this week. I did a little bit of painting on my Steel Legion dudes on the Friday stream with me and Colin. We've taken a hiatus over the last few weeks for various reasons, but Colin and we're back on Wednesday for the main blades.
Yeah, it should be all right to do one Wednesday, mate. I did a stream yesterday and felt okay today, so yeah, we'll do one for Wednesday. It's been a while.
Yeah, so I'll be back at the bench on Wednesday. I haven't had a lot of time, unfortunately, just for same as Colin, just for real life over the last few months, but the last few weeks to get any real work done. So got lots of things on the backlog. So
Yeah, it's going to be lots of videos coming up for eModels as well. I've done all the filming. I've just got a voice over everything. So there'll be a full video series on the Parish Dakar bike. That'll be coming up, and also a load of review videos that I'm voicing over. So there's going to be quite a bit of content coming on eModels' channel. I've got a little bit of a backlog.
Yep, I've got some more. You'll notice slowly over the coming weeks little videos going up for the God Hand products on the product page, like a little 1-minute adverts. I'm doing lots of them, but it's a little bit of a backlog at the minute, but they are slowly going up. I've done one for all the nippers now, so I've got to add those to the website, and I've got things like brushes and pin vices and stuff to film, so they'll be going up shortly. Just little adverts on the website itself. So I'm in the middle of doing that. But yes, so all good. Ted, what have you been up to? Tell us in the chat what you've been up to, Ted, and why is it the Titanic?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why his
so-
computer broke. The Titanic fell on it.
He just had to move he just really just had to move the computer out. He turned it round and everything just fell out of the loft.
Yeah.
So I'll have a quick look and see who we've got in chat. We have Paul Allen Ryder is in. Welcome to you, Paul. And Gemma Williams is in. So Chris has got to be on his best behaviour. Are you in trouble?
Hello,
yet, Chris, for
Jem.
anything?
All right, my darling.
Hey, Gem. Are you in trouble for anything, Chris?
Not that I'm aware of, so probably.
Yes,
Probably,
that's a
mate.
definite yes then. Obviously, Ted is in, Skipper Skull Models. We have the Bobbins is in, saying, we want Ted. And I replied with, Ted wants a computer, Ted wants a computer.
Yeah, bless him.
Anders is in, welcome Anders. He says, hello friends.
Hello, geese.
Dragon Lover 68 is in, says, hi guys, welcome to you, Connie. Is it Connie?
Yeah, hello, Connie. Lovely
Did I
to
just
see you.
remember? I just remember
You
somebody's actual
remembered
name.
Remembered
and name.
YouTube
stuff.
thumbnail face. Quick, get on a thumbnail. You'll never guess what Foxx did. Unbelievable. Watch the video. Yeah,
10 things Fox doesn't want you to know.
arrow. Big wavy hand.
yeah, red circle, arrow. I hate those YouTube thumbnails. If I ever do one of them,
Yeah, but
it'll
the
be-
problem is when you go
They
into
work.
YouTube's guidance, that's what they tell you to do,
I
innit?
know, because it works. It drives me nuts.
You've got to get your inner silly face out, mate. Well, that's your normal face, but you
How
know.
would we know? Yeah.
I heard that. Cowbag. We have Chuckles the Wizard says hello. Jeff Light is in, says good evening guys and everyone in chat.
Hello,
Red
Jeff.
Len 08 is in. Hello Len, not seen you for a little while. Lee Barrett is in, and Jacqueline Crochet Art is in. Keith is in, and I think that's everybody at the moment. And Chris Machin is in.
Got a belly and bench, Paul Allen Rider, belly, roast beef, chips and gravy. Bench is a 1/350th Enterprise refit with lights. It's a long build. Nice one.
Nice. Retro Rabbit is in as well. Chris Machin asks, hi Fox, are there any new Star Wars kits coming to stock soon? No idea, because we don't actually work for eModels, so we don't have any view as to their stock and things that happen. But the best thing is to drop them an email.
Yeah,
to
about
the
an
address-
email.
Yeah, sales@emodels.co.uk, or just call them on the number, just give them a bell and ask them, they'll be able to let you know. But don't forget, of course, to subscribe to the Facebook page, which is facebook.com/eModelsLTD, where all the new releases will go on there. But we don't have access, we don't see their stock and what's coming in stock, because we don't actually work for them. We're just fools that do it for free. We love it, really. Anyway, enough waffle, because unlike Ted, I remember what comes next.
Oh, yeah, it's me, isn't it?
Unlike Ted and everyone else.
Yes, it's been a while. It's been a while.
It's time for
yes.
some actually good factoids now, and not my rubbish.
Yeah,
that you
I'm,
hated.
I'm looking for the window. There it is. It's right there, Cole.
Don't
Yes.
jump, Cole. Don't jump.
Factoid. Fester's factoid. Whoa. The focus I had to have on that.
I could hear you clenching.
I want to say I was puckered tight. I don't know. No. Anyway, Fester's factoid, folks. First up, it was on this day in 1980, the first Latin American entered space. Cuban cosmonaut Arnaldo Tamio Mendez became the first person of colour and first Latin American sent into space on Soyuz 38. He was up there for 188.7 hours. He was one of two men comprising the 7th International Crew under the Intercosmos programme.
Cool.
Why did it take so long? That would be my question.
Because it's Cuba and they don't have a very expensive space program, probably.
Yeah, bless. Right, we got some births for you, folks. Got an English physicist. Helps if you keep his name visible, Cole. You can read it out then, mate. And he was.
You'll know.
He was.
We wouldn't know.
Mate, I've just seen one of the others down there.
read
He
ahead.
was. No, he was the first doctor, Richard Tetley Graysbrook. What a British name, eh? You should have called your Starfield captain that. What's your name? Tetley.
I don't think Vasco can speak that one out loud.
Oh, right.
He wouldn't like Tetley anyway. He's all about berries, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Barry's-
we've got a French physicist
I'm ready.
for your delectation called John Bernard Leon with a Foucault.
I think Ted seems to be watching us about quarter of an hour in the past. He's just said that
Yeah.
bread is to attract the seagulls.
Oh, all right.
Are you watching us in the deep, distant past, Ted?
Whose Foucault pendulum, well, experimentally proved that the Earth rotates on its axis. Using a long pendulum with heavy bob, he showed its plane rotated at a rate related to Earth's angular velocity and latitude of the site. Look at that lot, eh?
We're dropping some science bombs tonight, girl.
God, I'm going for it big time. We've got a French surgeon called Charles Emmanuel Sedillier. He was a French surgeon who coined the word microbe. Microbe.
We both know it now.
It's going to get worse, isn't we?
was
For
hysteria.
microorganism in 1871, which Emile Littery included in the 1886 edition of his Dictionary of Medicine. There you go.
Do you want a bonus science fact on that?
Yeah.
Van Leeuwenhoek, who discovered microbes through the microscope in the early days of microscopy. Do you know what he actually called microbes?
No.
Animalcules.
Oh, Jeff would like that, wouldn't he?
Animalcules.
Candygram, he'd like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Next birth is a French mathematician called
Always mathematicians, these French.
Oh no, I ain't got nothing else to do out there.
Yeah.
Sell a few more onions. Adrienne Marie Legendary, who's contributed to number theory, celestial mechanics, and elliptic functions. He took over as the head of the Bureaus des Longitudes upon the death of Legrand, its former chief. There you go. So that's what he did. We got some deaths. What have we got here? Oh my God!
Norwegian, Danish.
No,
German?
oh, that's another French physicist. Oh, how am I going to say that lot?
Has he got the name of his paper out of it as well? Great.
French physicist who was the first to measure the speed of light successfully without using astronomical calculations. His name was Armand Hippolyte Louis Fizeau. He sent a narrow beam of light between gear teeth on the edge of a rotating wheel. The beam then travelled to a mirror 8.5 kilometres away and returned to the wheel. There you go. Don't quite know what the point of all of that lot was, but he went and done it. What
We
else?
don't got
have we
any
got?
German scientists with the name of their paper they submitted. They're always good for a laugh.
We got a British American engineer called James Bichenos Francis. All easy names tonight, and he invented, coincidentally, the Francis mixed flow reaction turbine.
How odd that the coincidence that he invented something with his name on it. It's amazing, isn't it?
It's weird, that, isn't it? Oh God, we got a French naturist. Is that no naturist?
Naturist? That's a different thing altogether.
Traveller and writer called Constantine Samuel Raffinescu. What did he's still
It's like a little chef's kiss at the end.
yeah, he substantially expanded knowledge with extensive levels, collecting, cataloguing and naming huge numbers of plants and some animals.
Huge numbers. Huge.
Huge numbers.
Did something with a bloke called Charles Darwin.
He did something.
And that's pretty much it. Got a Swiss mathematician called Leonhard Paul Euler, and he was one of the founders of pure mathematics. So there you go, folks. That's your births, deaths, and a factoid.
Factoid. Well done. It's good to have silly nonsense back now.
Yes,
My
very,
boring ones
very
are-
much welcomed.
I was just... Shut up. I've got feelings, you know. I am here.
I've heard you've been a bit bish, mate.
But the Bobbin says Fester's factoids far superior to Fox's facts.
Yeah, because mine are just facts, and I'm just dropping science knowledge, so it's not as interesting. We have a belly, bench and belly. Redland says, belly, sweet and sour chicken, egg fried rice, bench, first of many Imperium Necrons.
There you go. Have you a bit of that?
Ted says he's finished the forecastle of the Titanic.
Bocastle.
Ding.
Just a forecastle, isn't it? Forecastle.
Just the forecastle. Well, it should be. Is it forecastle? Isn't it? Forecastle. 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 I think it's forecastle. Fossil.
I'm not
fossil.
saying it.
Ted's a fossil. What? No, that's not fair.
Anders Ericsson, did you read that out of his belly?
Nope.
Forecastles. Belly, old special, L special. That is 2 hot dogs in bread with mashed potato on top. Nice. Bench is the Tabia M18 L-Cat with an H.
Ted misses us all. I think he's about 15 minutes behind. Press the live button, Ted. You'll catch up with us.
See that little thing, Ted? Just scroll it over to the end. You used to do that, didn't you? Refresh and drag.
Refresh and drag. You could just click where it says live.
It's a blast from the past. I've never noticed that. Does it say live? Does it? Oh.
Yeah, and you can... I didn't realise that till about a year ago. I was like, oh, you can just click the... I didn't know that. I was always dragging.
Yeah, I always draggy, and then it stops and jutters, and it's like, really?
Paul Anna Ryder says a ding for Ted because he's finished the forecastle. Yeah, but he's got the whole rest of the Titanic.
Yeah, that's why you can't
yet.
finish a little bit. That's not, no.
That's like saying I'm building a 1-to-1 scale model of the Earth and I've finished Chelsea. No.
Yeah, it don't work like that.
Colin, the king of facts, second to none, says Anders.
Absolutely.
Retro Rabbit says, put sliced cheese in your microwave, take out the turntable so it doesn't spin, and you can measure the distance between metalty parts to calculate the speed of light, knowing the frequency of the microwave, obviously. That's
wow,
science.
that was proper science.
And the best bit is, you can also eat it afterwards.
Yeah, but dude, this would involve me doing experiments in the
You'd have to go
microwave.
to the kitchen as well.
Yeah, we wouldn't be responsible for what Mrs. W did to to Colin for that.
Hey.
It's just people getting in trouble.
Not my fault.
Name
I didn't say to do it.
Yeah, it's just your name is the first on my tongue when I think of people getting in trouble. Now, Rabbit did say something. He says he's around at the moment. He's at home waiting for an exterminator to take care of a wasp's nest in the roof.
Ooh.
Hey. I put it in chat. Read up, says Ted. Naturalist or naturist? He is. He's about 10 minutes behind.
He is, isn't he? Yeah. What he'll do in a minute is you'll go, oh, yeah, that live button.
You'll see that in about 10 minutes in the chat. As a naturalist, you must have to be careful of wasps. I think as a naturist, you have to be very careful of wasps.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
He'd sting in the...
Oh, yeah. Oh, dear.
But I think we're up to date with the chat. So don't forget, folks, if you finish something, you get a ding. Let us know. And Bench and Belly, what have you eaten? What you're
ask
making?
us anything, and Foxx will give you the answer.
Nope.
He might even be the right answer.
No, it won't be the right answer. I'll just talk about Starfield or worms or something. So, but yes, we've run out of chat now. So
We'll just sit here for a couple of minutes then, shall we?
yeah, we'll sit and consider our current situation.
We could go over and let Colin do his what's in store a little bit early.
Yeah, we could do. Do you want to
Could
do that?
do
Carl?
that. Yeah, why not? Why
Do you
not?
want to get that? You want to get that squished out of the way?
If we get
Yeah,
that done
might
a
as
little bit
well.
early, then we can finish a little bit early, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go, folks. Oh no, we got to do.
Got to do.
You've got to do the conditions, ain't ya?
Have I? Okay. Don't be a jerk. There you go. No, that's not right. Yes, it's that time now because we've decided it is for what's in store because nothing else is happening. Where Colin will go through, in this case, Colin will go through a number of fine items available in the eModels store, emodels.co.uk, your one-stop shop.
For all your model making needs.
Not even a gap. Just there's not even a glint of daylight between there, you see. Yes, so we'll go through some items. There is an underlying theme. I don't know what this means. There is an underlying theme to all the items. And what you need to do is let Colin go through all the items. Remain silent in the chat other than to talk about other things. And when he comes back and says, what is the theme for tonight? Go. You must answer what you think that theme is. And the winner will win. The first person to get the answer right will win. What will they win, Colin?
Nothing.
Nothing. And you'll get a box made out of nothing as well to put it in.
Yeah, absolute bag of nothing, folks.
Yeah.
Delivered in a tube full of nothing.
Now, we've got a special new, because Ted's not around, we can't use Ted's delivery system of hydraulic tubes that he's installed into all your houses that you didn't know about. So we actually have to use like one of ours. Now, unfortunately, mine just goes out the window through the wall and then into my back garden because it's not very long. I don't know where your guys' tubes go. Where
I'm
does
not
yours?
answering questions about my tubes.
That would be an ecumenical matter.
Yeah, so you might not get anything unless it falls out onto my garden and then makes its way
You
to your
mean they
house.
might get nothing?
Might get nothing. You might
Might
not get nothing.
nothing. Yeah.
Unless you want to hang around in my garden, but that's kind of weird, and we wouldn't recommend that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll go through the items. When you decide what you think it is, when he says go, tell us what you think it is, and you will win nothing. And don't forget, of course, contractually, you are contractually. Oh, what?
No, you're carrying with that bit. I'll wait.
You are contractually obliged to purchase item number 3, whatever item number 3 may be.
You can purchase any of the others, but we don't know how many they've got. So if you see it, you've got to slap it in your trolley.
Yeah, slap it in your basket. It ain't yours till you check it out, because someone will mug you.
Someone come along and physically beat you up. Yeah, we don't know if they've got 1 or 1,000 in stock. And if you put one in your basket and somebody else comes along and pays for it first, they get it. So slap it in your basket, step on it, stick it up. Wait, what? No, and then give us all your money and buy. But you are contractually obliged to buy item number 3.
Happy days. I was just looking to see what item number 3 was then. I ain't got a stove.
Retro Rabbit says pneumatic hamster tubes, hydraulic would be very messy. Did I say hydraulic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't send hamsters through hydraulic tubes. That's just not right.
Yeah, that wouldn't go down well, would it, folks? First up, we got Warhammer Foxx. Yeah, I know. Look at this lot.
Age of Sigmar.
Yeah, Games Workshop, Cities of Sigmar Army set. Look at that lot. That's a big old lot of gubbins you get in there, folks. Look at all of that. Eh?
Can I just ask why your taskbar's at the side? Because it doesn't look right.
Because it's opera, mate. Yeah, look at that. That is an absolute lot. Yeah, the taskbar down the bottom. Oh, yeah, you don't see the full screen. That's just the browser taskbar, that is, mate.
Oh, okay.
I used to have my taskbar at the top when I used to do lots of Photoshop.
Yeah, my main Windows taskbar runs along the bottom. Yes, because you're seeing a browser. Yeah, you're seeing a browser screen grab rather than a whole screen.
Thankfully, we can't see Colin's bottom on the show tonight. So.
I don't want to.
Yeah. So, this is the Games Workshop. Cities of Sigmar are bastions of light and open realms embattled by darkness. Yes, folks. Following the bellowed even commands of veteran officers, lines of hard-slogging infantry grimly sat their shields to repel the enemy's assault, while formations of armoured cavalry sweep forth to claim glorious victory in God King's name. There you go. Look at that.
What do you get in that pack, Cole? Because you get bits as well as the models, don't you?
Yeah, I've got no idea. I haven't looked at all the pictures yet, mate. But you get geezers.
Ted says, "I've just found out I'm not watching live."
Oh, you spud! You get Aussies, more dudes with a big cauldron thing. Yeah, there you go. Scroll down. 1 free guild marshal and relic envoy, 1 alchemite warforger, 5 free guild cavaliers, 23 guild still elms. 4 Cities of Sigmar transfer sheets, each containing 410 transfers. He says this set also includes the following items which are exclusive to this box. Battletoad Cities of Sigmar Launch Edition 160-page hardback book with gold foil blocking, gold gilt page edges and burgundy ribbon. Can't beat a bit of gold edging. Wars Scroll cards, City of Sigmar even, 52 exclusive cards detailing every unit available to the Cities of Sigmar. Enhancement cards, 45 exclusive cards detailing the command traits, artefacts, spells, prayers and orders of the City of Sigmar. And a load of token sheets, 71 exclusive double-side tokens for tracking your spells. So you are getting...
So there you go. You're getting everything you need to play a game there.
An absolute shed load of stuff. Look at all of that.
Yeah, that's what I call a starter set.
That is, isn't it? That is serious.
No,
Serious bit of Warhammerage.
I don't know enough to know about Sigmar to know if that's enough to make 2 different armies that you can play straight away with somebody else, or if it's one army and all the stuff you need to play with somebody else.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Happy days. I've got no idea, but yeah. Are you all right now, Ted? Are you live again, Ted? Bless you. There you go.
Foxxle.
Yeah. You get a big old book there and all with all the gubbins in it.
Lovely stuff. So you're getting a lot there. You're getting a big lot of stuff. Everything you need to play the game. It's a good starter set. And you get more decals than on a Phantom kit.
Believe you me, yeah. There is an absolute shed load of plastic in here, folks. Look at that lot. So, yeah.
So if you wanted to get into Age of Sigmar, now's your chance.
Absolutely. So there you go, folks. First one was Games Workshop Cities of Sigmar Army Set. For you.
Kaplunk.
Next up, our classic bit of Scalextrics, because don't forget, eModels do Scalextric, folks. Excuse me, and this is the Blues Brothers Dodge Monaco Bluesmobile. Spider Pig. Now, yeah, those of you that have watched this classic movie will know that, a bit of the old Blues Brothers car going on there.
I do like the old Dodge Monacos. They are good-looking cars.
Yeah, the perfect addition to your Scalextric, the famous Blues Brothers Dodge Monaco is now available for you to reinvent the chaos and craziness. So it's 32nd scale, highly detailed, compatible with spark plug and magna traction. Oh,
Is it me or a Scalextric car's got a lot better?
It looks it. It says the Dodge Monaco is now available as a Scalextric. Now you too can recreate the madness and mayhem as you jump over police cars, bridges, wear sunglasses at night, be on a mission from God to take you. Make sure, that you get the Chicago in order to save that orphanage. There you go, folks. And there's
I remember Scalextric cars as little single colour plastic things, but now they just look like fully painted cars. They look amazing.
It looks like that's got a bit of the old weathering and everything on it, doesn't it? So there you go, folks. A bit of the old Blues Brothers. Bit of nostalgia for you.
Every middle-aged man is now going, oh, Scalextric, oh.
Yeah, absolutely. Item number 3, folks.
Cash in number 3.
Is Games Workshop Warhammer 40k core book. Yes, folks. There you go. It is a book of all the gubbins, all the bits and pieces of info to do with Warhammer, how to build and paint stuff. Those that have seen the getting started in Warhammer set will know that these books are really highly detailed. So, yeah. And you can't beat these. It's always nice to have a book in it.
Yeah, basically, if you're playing 40k, you need your rule book for the faction you're playing, but you also have the core book, which is the faction agnostic. Here's how you play the game. Here's how you build the models. Here's how everything works. Here's all the different factions. So the core book is just like the foundation of like what is this game and how do you play it. Then you have your codex for your faction specific, and then off you go. But it's everything you need to know.
280-page hardback book is the essential guide to Warhammer 40k. You've got Dark Imperium in there. The expansive lore section. First part of the guide explores the decaying Imperium even in the galaxy which resides the long dead God Emperor who sits eternal on his golden throne. There you go. Do like a bit of gold, this lot, don't they?
Oh, God, yeah, gold is very important to the Imperium.
Don't forget, folks, this is item number 3, and it's a nice read, nice book there. You can't go wrong.
For some reason, every time I read the phrase golden throne about the Emperor, I always think of you say golden throne.
Golden throne.
And then I always see him sat on a gold toilet. So I can never think of the Emperor on the golden throne without, you've just influenced me to the point where I just see him on a golden toilet now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there you go, folks. So that is item number 3, the Games Workshop Warhammer 40k core book.
Where you can learn that there aren't just Ultramarines.
Yeah, next up for the footballing fans out there. Yeah, look at this bad boy. Yeah, you just have a nap, mate. Think of Starfield and unicorns and glitter. This is the AK Interactive 90mm Maradona scale figure. Yeah, that infamous footballer. We all remember the hand of God. This is an official product. Sadly, no longer with us. He passed a few years back. But it's a fair old size figure for the figure painters out there to sit and test their artistic skills.
It's not very accurate. The ball's on his foot.
Yeah. This is A Few Hobbies Awaken the Emotions That Football Generates. As Eduardo Galeno wrote in his life, a man can change his wife, political party or religion, but he can't change his football team. In what way is football similar to God? Yeah, well, this bloke had the hand of God and did with England, but he did in the same game score one of the best goals ever seen in a football match. So
it's a really lovely sculpt as well, because it does look like Maradona. It's like
It's
a very controversial.
practice on as well.
Yeah, a very controversial figure, but I think that is a really decent sculpt. So yeah, if you want to pay homage to one of the legends of the game, grab yourself the
Maradona. The thing is, if you
Maradona.
look at the actual plastic, the unpainted plastic one, it kind of looks more like David Hasselhoff. When it's painted, it actually looks like it's like Maradona.
All it needs is that bad LED flashing jacket that he wore.
Oh yeah, and then
Yeah. But yes, folks, and actually it's not a bad job they've done on the painting of that. So if you fancy a challenge, go and grab yourself Diego Maradona from AK. There you go.
Very nice.
Next up, for the dinosaur lovers, because who doesn't love a dinosaur?
Who isn't right now hearing Godzilla noise going yeah in the head?
Who isn't doing big stomping noises and
stomp?
Yeah. This is the Polar Lights, and I thought of Chris when I selected this. It's the 1/4 scale Godzilla.
Well, you could do this, Chris.
Yeah, and it is proper. Look at that. He's like, yeah, you want some of me, do you? Bring it, mate.
Man in suit, man in suit.
That is what he's saying, honest, folks. And yeah, look at that.
Let's go dancing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fish, little fish.
I could hear the beatbox going, Fox, you know what I mean? Yeah. So there you go. Look at that. Bit of Godzilla. But
I think the thing I like about this is you can have it so he's got the train cars or something in his hands, I think.
Well, yeah,
I'm
you
not
get
sure.
loads of accessories to go with it. You get the little Jeep and things like that in other kits. So you could end up doing yourself a nice little Godzilla. This has got, I do believe, a little tank in the corner there, if you can see it, by his plate there. So, yeah.
I think it comes with a little scene, doesn't it? The little scenery.
Oh,
thing.
yeah, he got a few dodgy broken buildings behind it and that. And he's chewing a bus, I think, or a train. So he's like, yeah, see what you do, do you?
Tasted than Barrow. Is that from Barrow and Furness Bust FM?
Yeah, absolutely. So there you go, folks. You got a bit of burning train wreckage and all of that lot going on.
Lava, 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 lava. Yeah, shouting.
So, so if you fancy doing a bit of Godzilla, folks, go and have a looky-loo.
That's actually kind of awesome. That's a kind of an awesome thing because it's the proper Toho Pictures 1970s man in a rubber suit Godzilla, not this modern crap. That
Yeah, it is
about.
ye olde, isn't it? And it's like, it's, what can you say? It's Godzilla, isn't it?
Don't give us this modern CGI rubbish. We want a bloke in a rubber suit.
It is only slightly better than the Chewits advert. Yeah.
It's a bit like the Jaws rubber shark, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Mark Shellard says that's a big build to Godzilla. Yeah, I think, is there any sizes written down in here?
Well, look at the tank by
might
its
well be.
feet and imagine how big a 1/44th tank would be. It's probably quite tall. I would
Yeah.
imagine.
16 inches tall.
Oof.
It's a fair old length, isn't it?
Steady.
Yeah.
The thing that I was about to, what was I going to say then?
No idea, mate.
Oh, it's gone. I was going to say it was brilliant. I've forgotten what it was.
Man in a suit. That was... No.
I've forgotten what it was now. I don't remember. Yeah, can you imagine being the model maker back in the day who had to build the entire scale model of Tokyo and then watch some bloke in a rubber suit destroy it just by walking into it? I'd be there with my head in my hands and I spent months building that.
Yeah, them really bad polystyrene buildings that really didn't fall to the ground. They floated, didn't they?
But can you imagine being the bloke in the rubber suit being able to destroy Tokyo? Wow, that'd be so much fun.
Oh, yeah. So there you go, folks. Polar Lights, 1/4 scale Godzilla.
Ted is watching live and in Super Mario Nation, apparently.
I'm impressed, Ted. You carry on pushing them buttons, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, everyone should have a set of these on their bench. Rolson helping hands with 60mm magnifying glass.
It looks like it's dancing. It's doing that.
It's doing beatbox, isn't it? You want to do that again, don't you? Yeah, it could be sitting there dancing with Godzilla, couldn't it? But you got to have a set of these on your bench, folks, because how many times have you been sitting there trying to do something, and you go, "If only I had an extra pair of hands." Well, for under £9, you can. So
Were you
grab
channeling
yourself.
Michael Caine then?
I was. Was it Hobbs?
Yeah.
It
If
was.
only
Wasn't
I
it?
had an extra pair of... I can't
Pair of
do it now.
hands. If only I had. There, don't throw them spears at me.
Yeah, lads, I got an idea. I can't do it now.
Yeah, I've got a plan. Yeah.
An idea.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Bridger. But anyway, moving on. But yeah, grab yourself a set of helping hands, folks. They really are one of the most useful things you can have on the bench. They
Especially
really
if you're doing things like rigging, like with the rubber rigging line.
yeah,
and you've got to get
rigging,
two things.
soldering, electricery, anything like that.
Yeah.
The amount of times you sit there, you just plop them on the bench, bung the wire in, bit of soldering kins, done.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Brilliant
for
stuff.
that price, it's a steal. It really is.
Essential tool.
Essential tools
You're
for
an essential
anyone.
tool.
I'm made of essential tools, mate. But look at that, $8.99. You can't argue with that, can you?
Nope.
And last but no means least, and I'm selecting this for a specific reason.
I
Boom.
hope you were selecting all of them for specific
Boom.
reasons.
Well, yeah, that's the
Yeah.
idea.
This,
Otherwise, it's just a pointless thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
this is the God Hand, because eModels are the supplier of God Hands now, folks. You might have noticed. And this is the hobby working box with an H with the magnifying glass. And well, as you know, I am a shaky, twitchy person, and my carpet monster is about 15 stone.
Yeah.
So
It's Gary all over again, isn't it?
it is. It's one of them really, really useful gadgets. And I'm lucky enough I've got one because I am useless. I'm always forever dropping stuff and pinging stuff. And already this has saved my bacon more than once. So, yeah, it really is. Self-assembly. You get a magnifying glass that you can put on it. You can put your hands in there, do your building and all of that lot, your cutting, your sanding, bit of figure painting or whatever. And anything that pings is going to nicely rebound inside, pull the drawer forward. That's how you can get your parts in and out. You can get a sprue in there from a Warhammer kit or whatever you're building. And for me, it's a life changer. It really is a game changer. So
And there
any
is
of you
another
out there, yeah,
There
go
is
on.
another aspect that I've just thought of as well. If you make your own sprue goo and things like that, where you make get your plastic sprue, polystyrene sprue into your glue and make
Yes.
sprue goo, it's a great way to collect all the little bits of plastic, and then at the end of the day, you can just tip them all into your glue.
Scoop them in there.
Yeah.
But again, if you're using multi-tools, we've all had stuff where we put a multi-tool on it and you get pingage. It doesn't fly where you're never going to find it again. People like me that shake a bottle of paint and suddenly it flies out the window. Yeah.
We don't recommend you wear a 1980s sweater like that bloke in the
Yeah.
photograph, though. I don't know why
But
that's
it
happening.
really has proven for me to be a useful product. So I couldn't help resist putting that one in there. So that is the God Hand Hobby with an H working box with magnifying glass. There's a
So
load
simple,
of
you
blurb
wonder
there.
why nobody thought of it before.
Exactly. It's made of PET, crack resistant, and is easy to assemble. I know that for a fact because I've assembled mine and filmed it, and the video will be going up on eModels' channel shortly.
There you go.
You got the tray in there for throwing the waste away. The width is 280mm, depth is 200, height is 209. You've got some clear tubing that goes round the sides there to protect your wrists. And yeah, so there you go, folks. So I'll do a quick recap for you. First up was
No idea.
Cities
I've got
of
an
Sigma. I think Chris has got it. There are a couple of Chris ones in here. This was the Scalextrics Blues Brothers Dodge Monaco. The Games Workshop Core Book. AK Interactive's Diego Maradona scale figure. Do like the look of that. Polar Light's Godzilla.
I don't know what that was. That was
Rolson's Helping Hands.
dancing thing.
And God Hand Hobby Working Box. There you go, folks. So I'm going to remove that. Come back and say for your chance to win nothing.
Nothing.
Go.
I've got an idea, but I don't know how they all would fit.
There's a couple that I can see fitting and
there's a
one
couple-
that I don't
yeah.
see fitting. But
There's a couple that
probably
make it
would.
really obvious, but then the rest don't seem to fit for me. So
It gets more obvious as you go through it. Yeah.
knew a girl like that once. Ted, I think, is still delayed because he just recently said, "Football? Do we do sport?"
Yeah. Well, see, you're off at the moment, Ted. Mark Shellard says World Cup. No.
We also had Primetime Modelling came in and apologised for being late.
And Rugby World
Bless
Cup
you.
is Redlin.
No. No one's getting it yet. Oh, this is.
Gemma says-
Could I be having a win here?
You could be. Gemma says, "Did I hear
oh.
Colin correct? Godzilla made him think of Chris. That's not very nice."
Hey,
Yeah. Anders has got part of it correct. Yeah. God, Chris is really going for it.
but
here,
yeah,
isn't he?
that led me to one of them, but I wouldn't have thought that was part of it. But
Ted says, "Nothing tastes better than the Barrow Furnace bus depot."
Well, Anders and Lee have got half of it correct. It's really obvious now. Just think of rearranging the nickname that Maradona had a different way round and you'll have it. Yes,
There we go.
Anders Ericsson's got it. God hand. You get
There you
it
go.
now, folks.
Scale Model and Chaos and Mark Shellard was like, "Oh, it's just the other way around."
Yeah, there you go. Would you all like me to show you?
Yes, because I was thinking that, but I couldn't quite see how some of them would fit with that.
All right, Games Workshop. This is a Chris. It's got God.
Yo, that's a
he
maximum
was going
Chris.
to
that
mention
is.
God in there somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah. If you notice, when I done these, I scrolled down and read the sentence out that
I
had
did notice you were
the
reading
words.
quite a lot.
Yeah, a lot of reading
This one
comprehension
as
in this
well.
one's.
Yeah.
Another Chris. God.
Because even I thought we were on a mission from God. God, go on.
Games Workshop again, right away down there.
God Emperor.
Gods of Chaos and God
Gods of
Emperor.
Chaos. Yeah.
Obviously, Hand of God, God Hand.
There was a bit of thinking in this one and comprehension, wasn't there?
Godzilla.
I was just going for God. I must admit, I didn't think of the hand of God bit, but
Yeah.
I didn't see how the helping
Rolson,
hands fit.
Helping Hand.
Ains, you need.
You need hands.
And obviously the
properly.
last one, all in there. God
Hands.
and Hobby Working Box.
Yeah.
Are you happy? Is that a suitable Chris one? That's
Yeah,
that's
I'm,
my
I'm
That's a
very
good- that's a
happy
good
with
Chris
that.
one,
That
that.
would do.
that's
you
my
can do another one.
I've been away. Yeah. And for those that are interested, that is the box.
Foxx.
The God Hand
Not
Workbench box.
suitable for carrying out scientific experiments with dangerous chemicals or radioactive isotopes.
Yeah, I was thinking it might be an added layer of protection if you're filing resin or something, but
Yeah.
not so much because it's still got big holes in the ends.
But
Well,
yeah, that is.
You could put some wet tissue down and it could catch all the dust that falls.
It's an added
Well, you still
layer,
have-
but you still need
yeah,
a respirator.
Yeah, you still want to wear a respirator.
Oh yeah. But
Yeah, you've said yourself, haven't you, Colin? It's absolutely indispensable. It's so obvious.
It's
a product.
indispensable. It's going to be, to me, I think you summed it up. It's going to be the most used tool on my bench because it's common knowledge with you guys that I'm forever dropping stuff. And already that has proven so useful to me doing small assembly bits and that. And when I do the big tank for eModels, the 16th scale, it's got loads of small intricate track parts and that. And that I'm going to build them in that because, yeah.
It's just one of those products that is so obvious nobody ever thought of it, and it's like
I am amazed no one's ever thought of it. But look at the magnifying glass. Look, it's a really decent.
I can see the pub from here.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Whoa, whoa. Oh, nose. Nostrils of
I
nostrils.
can see what you ate for your dinner. You.
But no, it really is a
Why is
useful
that tooth
thing.
got
And,
player marks on it?
yeah, and you've got a drawer in there as well. So,
Cool.
yeah, that's going to be a really handy thing to use for me.
Anders says, yay, long time since I figured out what's in store. Now I can go to sleep.
Absolutely. Bobbins says, very Chris-like. We salute you. Why, thank you, Bobbins. I'm honoured.
Scale Modelling Chaos says, I don't know. Colin is away for a little bit and his work, what's in store gets smart. I'm not liking that.
Yeah, but don't forget, I've had about a month to sit there on the MacBook
working on
going,
it,
yeah. But
Well, all I
normal
can say
service.
is next time it's Fox's turn, isn't it? So, you know.
Is it? Oh, man.
Yeah.
Already?
Yeah, but you was so gleeful knowing it was mine to go, oh, Fester's first day back and he's got what's in
I
store.
didn't say that at all.
I know you did, but you thought it.
I didn't think that at all.
Yeah, look
Allegedly.
at him. Look. Yeah.
That thought may or may not have crossed. Microsoft does not comment on rumours and speculation. Cool. So who's gonna pump something into the tube for Anders? Wait, that doesn't sound good at all, does it?
Dunk.
Oh, that sounded meaty.
Yeah, because I dropped it. There you go.
You weren't using your little plastic case, were you? You dropped it.
No, exactly. Had it have been in the case, it would have been gently placed in the box.
Yeah, a pack of chunks on the way to Anders. Yeah. So that's the what's in store done. Any questions from people in chat to any of us, by the way? Ask us anything. No religion or politics, but do give stuff to talk about. Because we haven't got anything. We've got nothing interesting to talk about.
Don't forget though, folks, ring the bell on the YouTube because there is going to be quite a lot of random content coming your way from us guys. So give that bell a ring and you'll get notifications.
Mm-hmm.
And quickly nip across to last time's video and leave a comment because we're going to be doing that in a minute.
Yes, I shall be doing that in just a moment of time and space. Mm-hmm. So you've got a few minutes to ask us some questions, or Ted post it in about 15 minutes. Dominic Kokuzin says, good evening, Colin and Fox and Chris and everyone in chat. Welcome,
Hello, Dominic. How are you, mate? Hope you're all keeping well.
Have we missed anything while we were?
Lord Bartley says we need to fill it with sweets. All the sweets, mate. There's
All
a point.
the sweets.
What's your favourite sweet, folks, in the chat? That'll pad a bit of time out.
What's your favourite sweet, Col?
Rhubarb and custards.
Ooh. Are we including like chocolates and things in sweets, or is it non-chocolate sweets?
Oh, if it's chocolate, then it's going to be fruit and nut.
Oh no!
Oh, Chris, honestly, my missus would love you, mate, because that's her favourite sweet, Parma violets.
Parma violets, they just taste like lipstick. Oh, and they taste like old lady type. Oh,
old lady corns.
No, not like kind of like old lady.
I haven't opened them yet.
Perfume type smell, flowery. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, that's H's number one sweet. That is Parma violets.
What's my favourite sweet?
I wouldn't say that was my number one, but I got given it by Katie for my birthday.
Yeah,
last week, so.
chocolate-wise, it's a bit of the old fruit and nut.
I don't know what my favourite sweet would be. I don't like crunchies, but I do like when you get the packs of miniature heroes and you get the little crunchies because they're softer. I don't like the texture of a crunchy bar, but the little crunchies you get, they're kind of softer. I like that kind of honeycomb.
The Bobbins has got a question. He says, why is Chris not wearing a hat?
Chris never wears a hat because he's boring.
Because Gemma won't let him.
Because I've got hair, I don't need a hat.
The irony of it is that Chris has got Chris has got the best hat of all of ours because he's got his Pikachu hat, which is awesome. And Mama Wolf used to love that Pikachu hat.
Oh yeah, that is.
But he never wears it.
The best hat.
It's too hot to wear a hat.
That's the best hat of all of us. Too hot. It's winter. Let's have a look. Fruit Pastel says the Bobbins. Gemma says Parma violets are disgusting. Blech. Literally puts the puke emoji. Ted says to the Bobbins that he is wearing a hat.
Another nice one is Cadbury's Caramel.
A Galaxy Caramel's better though.
I've not had one of them.
Oh, then
Anders Ericsson
Galaxy
says-
chocolate with caramel. It's
Oh, that's quite nice.
You'll thank me later.
Here's the thing, right? Maybe I'm weird, but I prefer Dairy Milk to Galaxy.
I like the white milk chocolate you get from Lidl's with the big moo on the front.
Oh yeah,
It's in the purple wrapper. You know the one I mean?
I know the one you mean.
Oh, that is absolutely gorge. That is, I could eat boxes of that stuff.
But the best actual chocolate bar has to just be just plain old dairy milk. It's so nice.
Stefan Last loves crunchy bars. Difficult to find here in Sweden, no? Really? That surprises me.
RLE82 says mint aero. Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Athol says Skittle Sours.
Mark Shellard says Toblerone. I stopped buying them
Here we
when
go.
Yeah, it gave me the ump, this did, right?
Me and
I've
Chris
done it
can go
again,
sleep
you
for a
know.
bit now.
Is this going to be a shrinkflation rant?
Yeah,
It
we can go
is,
sleep for a
mate.
bit now.
It is, because I'm getting...
Go on, Cole. Pigeon
I
head's coming out.
yeah, it is, isn't it? I stopped buying it when... Did you notice the mountains, the Alps, used to be right next to each other like that, right? Now, my missus bought me one for Crimbo a couple of years ago, and I opened it, and the mountains are like that. There's a big gap between them. Robin Stewards, they really are, mate. I'm telling you. You can wake up now, mate. But that annoys me. It's like fruit and nut. No, I've got another one now. Because you used to get the big old chunks, didn't you? You could sit there, you would gobble on a chunk, like a bit of that.
Gobble on a chunk.
Yeah, post-it note, Cole. And you get a full, we used to say an hazelnut in every bite, didn't it? You got a big round nut, you know, because nuts are round. Now they grind them all up, and it's about that thick. What's that all about? I'm done. I've got to stop.
I was gonna like drop me and Chris out the thing then, but I couldn't remember the button to do it, so it was just Colin on his own.
It just annoys you, doesn't it? It's taking the mick, mate.
Wagon wheels. Did I say that out loud? Sorry.
Behave. Sorry, folks. It's just, it gives you the yump. But anyway, yeah, Toblerone, Mark.
What else have we got? Toffee crisps, says Paul Allen Ryan. Oh, yeah.
Haribo's got a couple of votes. Maltesers.
Boost. I love Boost bars. Oh, they're really nice.
Have you seen how small a Curly Whirly is now?
I don't know about your Curly Whirly.
Sorry, folks. Bobby says wind him up and watching. It's not on, mate, is it? It's naughty.
Stefan Lass
Custard
says,
creams.
who
about
buys
them? They got
custard
smaller
creams
ones, ain't
anyway?
No, they used to be in the packet like that, right? So you got me again, you rotten. Yeah, they used to be like that. Yeah, now they've turned them like that.
I don't think they have.
They have, because
I
my
think you just
Doris
opened the
bought
packet on a
some.
different side.
Nah, my Doris bought a packet and they was all like that in it. And it's like, hold up a minute. Stop it,
It
behave.
still takes up the same amount of room.
Yeah. No,
Anyway.
because instead of getting 10 in a packet that long, you're now only getting 5, aren't you?
Yeah, but it'd be too deep.
No, they're only one deep. They're in singles, mate.
Oh, you're getting the wrong packets then.
I know, it's not on, mate.
Oh, you're getting the wrong packets.
Let's give a thing away.
Stefan Lass says Maltesers are good. Redland says Swedish salty licorice.
Ooh,
Chuckles the
sounds
Wizard says
nice.
Haribo. Where are we? Anders says Haribo Lacrilura soft sweet chewy licorice.
Ooh.
Texan bar says, can you still get Texan bars?
Oh, yeah,
Texan
could you
says
imagine
Texan
us
bars.
lot eating a Texan bar? All our fillings would be in the big ball,
Oh,
wouldn't
God, yeah. Can you keep goldfish in it, Colin? Ted's still about 20 minutes behind. I think we're talking about the
Bless him.
He's
Oh,
on
yeah,
about
again, Ted.
He's on about me box.
Well, only if you goldfish don't like that bit of water
Yeah.
about that deep.
Yeah, they don't want to go out the holes.
Yeah.
Paul Di Tommaso says, evening people, waffle time on sweets, I see. Yes.
Hello, Paul. How you doing, mate? Love to you. And Don and Atol says wagon wheels are now mini wheels. They are, mate.
Hugh Gordon says, evening all, wagon wheels are now like chocolate buttons. And Retro Rabbit says, wasps sprayed and dusted. Could take a few days or a week for them to expire.
That's a strange thing to eat, isn't it?
Take a week for them to demilitarize. Well, he did say earlier on the best thing. Somebody said just
So he did,
flamethrower and stuff. So yes, he's waiting for them to demilitarize themselves.
Oh, nice one.
Whisper bars are so small. I never liked Whisper.
Whispers
It
are
didn't have
alright.
much of a-
Aero's better.
It's like whatever chocolate you've got, if you
Yeah.
compare it to dairy milk,
Yeah,
it's
the
not
mint
quite as
aero
interesting.
is. I mean, can you sit there and eat a bit of mint aero and put the rest in the fridge? None of us can.
When you
can
say
we?
the rest, I don't know what you mean by the rest.
Exactly, it's like Shaggy out of Scooby Doo. It's like gone.
Do you
Fries
remember
chocolate bars.
Ooh. Freddo bars?
Freddo the Frog chocolate. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember? I don't know if you remember Pacers. They were like fruit pastels, but they were just one like spearmint flavour. And they were like green and white stripes. I used to love those. Used to love those, and then they stopped making them. Curses.
Mark Shellard says the tins of chocolates every Christmas are getting smaller. Yeah, the inside of the lid's almost touching the bottom now, isn't it? I think you get one layer now, just neatly packed in.
Enough winding up, Colin. Leave him alone.
I'm doing well. I'm counting downwards
You'll get your
slowly.
blood pressure up.
Let's give away a
You'll be on
thing.
double
Come on.
pills.
We've got a thing to give away.
Are we doing a thing? Yes. Will you
Let's
press the
do
button
it.
for me, dude? Yes. Right. Yes, we are giving a thing away.
Is that your button there? There we go.
Don't you touch my button. Thank you. Yes, last week we said we are giving away the ICM 135th Cossack 2 Ukrainian MRAP class armoured vehicle, as our American cousins would say. And it's a fine looking vehicle, even though it looks like it's got like a A-team cobbled together front grille under that bull bar.
It does look a bit MacGyver, doesn't it?
Yeah, at the front, like the bonnet engine area, it looks a bit MacGyvered, but it's a brilliant looking vehicle. It's a new tooling, it's a brand new kit. It says new on the box, and we are giving this away for absolutely free and completely not of any money cost. And all you need to do is go onto last week's show or the show from the week before last and put a comment on that. If you've not done it already, go now, go do it.
I'd like to see Ted do a weathering job on one of them like that. That'd be mint, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I shall move slowly to get to the next screen and give you time to go and put your comment. You can just put any comment on there. Keep it family friendly.
The Bobbins says, I've already bought that kit. It is very nice.
Yes, ICM, they're not new to the table, but they're like, I think about 10 years or so they've been going, I think, something like that, not that long. They are new in the grand scheme of things, but they're one of those manufacturers that just came from nowhere and went, here's a load of really awesome kits.
Their kits
And
are
they're
nice, though.
Yep, and they're, of course, made in Ukraine. They're a very good manufacturer. Let's have a look. What does it say? High level of interior detailing. Interior detailing, you see, includes special anti-trauma seats. I said trauma. I went American.
You did. Yeah,
Anti-trauma seats. I've been playing.
And
too
not
much
even
Starfield.
Americans say trauma.
Well, some of them do, probably. I don't know. They do on telly.
I don't know what language you was destroying then, but saved me from doing it.
It's got the devil's metal.
Oh, is it Satan's steel, is it?
Yeah. Photo etch details. Decals for 4 marking options. Separate decals for 2 camo versions of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. As you can see here, that's about 3 little coloured Tetris pieces. That's really minimal. I love that minimal camouflage. It's like, yeah, whatever, it's camouflage. What?
Yeah.
Can I go home now?
What's right?
Yeah.
So that I'm padding to get. Are you right? You better have your comments on there now because I'm padding horrendously. So this was last week's show. It was show number 273. So make sure you put your comment on that one. Otherwise, you're going to be in a real pickle. I shall refresh it ever so. I don't need to refresh it, but let's have a look. See what we got on there. We'll refresh it now. Let's go to a random point. Right. So 13 comments. There's probably a few more than that actually since I just refreshed it. I will very slowly copy the URL. Except take the time off it.
Dominic says, this is on my wish list. Get an answer in there then, Dominic.
Yeah, you've got a few seconds to put a comment on that.
Yeah, it's
bung
too
a
late
comment
for you
in,
to put a
Dominic.
comment on, Ted, though. We did the draw 10 minutes ago.
At the end of the day, Dominic, bung a comment in. You might win it, mate.
Yep. I will very slowly then go over to the YouTube random comment picker that picks comments randomly from YouTube. Randomly, it picks them.
You have to do maths now.
Oh, you be careful.
Very slowly paste in the URL very slowly and hope that I've got it right because I'd take the time thing off the end. I think.
Yeah, if you haven't, then yeah.
Yeah. Where are we? So duplicate, filter duplicate users. Right. Number of winners is 1, of course. Add a theme colour. There's no. Right. Oh no. Right. It's maths time. I need some help. 1 + 1 =
11.
No.
Yeah.
12. How do you write 12?
Infinity. Lots.
All.
Ask Siri.
Right, anyway, stop messing around now. If you're not put your comment on there, you're SOL. 14, we got an extra one. That'd be Dominique, I bet.
Yeah.
So we have 14 unique comments, and not a lot of people entered for this one. Are we ready?
Yeah, go for it. Drum roll.
Ew, you might want to check that one. That's not a drum roll. I hope that was... Moving on. I hope that was your mouth. Right, let's press the button. 3, 2... 3, 2, 1, go. Lee Barrett says, "Did I win?" Yes, you did.
Congratulations.
Well
Yes,
done, Lee
you
Barrett.
did, mate.
You have won yourself a lovely 135th Cossack 2 Ukrainian MRAP class vehicle.
Did you say something funny? I didn't read it.
He said, "Did I win?"
Ah, okay. Yes.
See,
Yes, you did.
Colin's dropping things on the floor now because he's not got his little clear box.
Oh, yeah, I knocked my mouse off my chair because
You
I
should
was
have had it
about
in
to
your
type the
box.
hashtag number in.
Yeah. So, yes, so all you need to do for that is quite simply send an email to the address at the top there, ted@emodels.co.uk. Please include your name, your address, your phone number for the shipping order, and the hashtag number that Colin's about to plop into the chat there for you. You can see it there. It's hashtag...
I've already done it, mate.
Lovely, 35014. And then we will forward that on to James, mate, at the eModels store, and he'll make sure that gets sent out to you ASAP. So who was it that won? I've already forgotten.
Lee Barrett.
Terrible memory.
Well done,
terrible
Lee.
memory. Yeah, well done, Lee. That's on its way to you when you send us the informations. And when you do it, feel free to mail us a photograph of your finished build, and we'll stick it on the Facebook page.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Congratulations. So you got to be in it to win it, folks.
Yeah. Now, don't forget, folks, as well, talking of that, eModels do have a Facebook page. It's it's facebook.com/eModels Ltd. Do make sure to go and subscribe to that and follow it and stuff, because whenever they have new releases and stuff coming out, it goes up on there first. And that's how you keep up to date with stuff coming into stock. And don't forget, of course, to like and subscribe to this channel, because there'll be content coming up in the coming weeks. Many things, many things. At some point, I will get back to doing an actual eModels build as well. What have you got coming up build-wise, Cole, for eModels? You've got your big...
I am currently editing the whole series of the 1/9 scale Yamaha Tenere, a Paris Dakar bike, and then I've got a 1/16 scale tank, the Sherman, that I'm going to be filming as a build series, and I've also been sent by James the Platinum Edition London bus to do an eModels London bus livery. So I'm going to do a special London bus for the guys at eModels with all their livery all over it, with lights and all of that lot. So, yes. So, yeah, quite a few builds coming up from me.
Yeah, at some point, I did start filming my Imperial Knight Canis Rex build. At some point, I will get back to filming that and finishing it. I started all the metal painting, all the spray metal painting, so I filmed that much. So I must get that done.
I'll put a link in the chat for the Facebook as well, mate.
Oh, lovely. Thank you very much. Are you going to come back to the fold, Chris, and do a...
I will at some point, but I'm not sure exactly when.
Yeah.
He's looking for kits in the eModels store that come with screws.
Yeah.
I'll find something at some point. Yeah.
He's looking for the bizarre and weird, like the foot.
Like the foot, yeah.
I hear there's a half a horse going, which is quite good.
Chris, dude, you know, yeah. Elgin 35's got that. Go on, Chris. Godzilla.
I'll find something.
Oh, yeah, it's 144, Chris. It's 144. It's all
144,
dry brushing. It's all dry
yeah.
brushing.
Dry brushing, Godzilla. You know,
It's
you
all dry
want to.
brushing. You do it in a day. It's no problem.
You get to
Death
build a
God.
man in a suit.
Death Guard green, dry brush, Nurgle green. Pff, done. Wash. There you go. It's not that easy. Well, anyway, yes, I think I'm still at 9:25, says Ted.
Oh, bless you.
He's not figured out this YouTube thing, has he?
As in the time 9:25 or
Yeah.
9 minutes 25 minutes into the stream.
I don't understand how he's in. Has he
Have
got it
you
at, like-
pressed that button that's got the two little dots and you've got it paused?
Just
I bet he's
leave him
fiddle-
be. It's fine.
I
We'll be
bet-
going
I bet
now,
he's-
and he can catch up later.
I think he's probably fiddled with the settings and set it to like half speed or something.
Yeah.
He's like, "I know."
We're all there going, bro.
The what gets me is you can tell what we're saying. Athel Monacle says, Chris, Kobe kits are brilliant. Is that the Meccano type stuff?
Think so.
Is that the little sort of like they get like the battleships and the tanks and thing? The fighter
I know
planes
the
in
thing, but I don't know if
pseudo
Kobe.
Meccano.
I've not heard of them.
Yeah, I think they've got their eModels. I think they're like sort of Meccano, but they make like
right,
fighter planes and battleships.
Yeah.
You should do some of them. Which half of the horse, top or bottom? Says Rabbit. I'd probably say the good half.
The back.
And we'll. Well, I said the good half. You said the back. Right. So I can now play back you all forever. You can't get rid of us, Ted. Anyway, I think on that note, unless there's anything you guys want to cover.
No, I'm
No,
pretty
we're done.
pretty up to date. Obviously, keep an eye out Wednesday for the Baneblade show, 9 p.m. UK time on the
You know
eModels channel, folks.
If you watch the last show, you know how me and Colin were both on the stage of doing like chipping and stuff, and we were both saying we'll go off and we'll do lots of all this off camera, and I haven't done any of it, so I'll be chipping.
No,
I've got a lot of chipping to do.
I ended up in hospital, so I've not had the opportunity to do anything. So
Stand by for several weeks of paint chipping from both of us.
what I might do is I might do a little bit of rusting and stuff like that, and then do a shed ton of chipping during the week after the show Wednesday.
I'm just going to do my chipping live because I'm brazen and I'm hardcore like that.
That means you're going to do 2 chips, aren't you?
I'm going to be like, that's it. It gives me a chance to pimp my God hand superfine brushes.
Which you've done rather well there, mate.
I thank you, yeah. My job is done. No need for a Wednesday show. Yeah, so me and Colin will be back on Wednesday. Until then, though, don't forget, of course, to go to eModels.co.uk, your one-stop shop.
For all your goddamn needs.
Absolutely seamless, though, was it? You didn't even see my lips move.
No. Anyone would think that I've rehearsed it.
I know. It's just the skill level is somewhere heading towards Japan.
I did a whole eModels show without post-it.
Yeah.
I know.
And nearly.
Well,
even through.
you only did one little slip.
I didn't, did I?
Did.
Really?
I can't remember what it was. I know what it was you said, but I can't remember what it was you were trying to say. And I don't want to remind you because I'll
we're
probably
not going
say
to do
it
it
myself. Yes. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for watching the Monday show as always. Maybe next week Ted will be back if he's sorted out a computer. But other than that, we will see you in a couple of weeks. Take care of yourselves. Go make something awesome. Go be awesome. Go to eModels.co.uk. And until then,
See you later,
adios,
folks.
amoebas.
Stay safe.
Oh.
Bye. Like and subscribe.